Okay, we might do some coordination now. Basically, what we have done, we brought in the slab and the footings, but now, if you remember, before we brought them in, there was already a beam going around, or 4 beams going around the house, and as well there was a slab there. So now we're doubling up on those. So we really need to get on the phone, get on the email or whatever, and tell the architect to go and remove those, because we are taking over control about designing that part of the building now. So what we need to do is put our architectural hat on, I suppose, and drop our structural hat off for a few minutes. So what we need to do is close this here, because we can't really open the architectural because it's referenced in here. So we need to close the structural altogether. So just a couple of times there, save that. Yeah, it's good. Alright, so this is the temporary architectural one. Again, we don't want this one here. We're finished with this, so we'll just close this, and you might want to save it just in case you need to get back to it. But other than that, we're finished with that. And now what I'm going to do is open the file that I linked into my drawing beforehand. For me, it was called something else, so I just find that. For me, it was this file here. I'll just open it up. And what we'll do is just save this one as a different name, because more than likely when it comes back from the architect, it'll probably have an amendment letter attached to the file name, or they might have renamed it, just so they can keep a record of the previous version. So before we do any changes, we'll just save this one as. Now this is going to break our linked file, and I'll show you how to relink it afterwards. So let's go to save project as, and we'll just call this one architectural-A. Save that. Now all I'm going to do is remove these the floors and the footings. So I'll just go like that. Go to my filter, check none. Right, get rid of that. Right, so it's rectangular. Sorry, structural framing. So this. No, sorry, rectangular straight wall opening. No, that's not what we need. The floor is what we need to also check. The floor, and there's 4 beams, which is correct. So go OK, and just press delete. Or that key there. So that got rid of those. So I'll just exit out of this now. Save yes. So back to our structural project. Oh. Now, it's updating again because still it's referencing the old version for me. Once I update it with a new one, which I just saved in this version, it won't do that next time, but you wouldn't have that problem, in theory. So what we need to do is modify what it's looking at, because at the moment it's just still looking at the one that's got the doubles in there. Maybe if I go to 3D, again, when I go to 3D, notice that it does this sort of thing. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, so the reason it does this is because it's got this little button here. It's just showing the structural. It's basically got to do with the forces on the beams and that sort of thing. So it's more an analytical model. So we'll turn off that, and also you can make it so it's not wireframe. You can do whatever you want. You can make it shaded, make it look a bit nicer. But if I delete the oops, I'll just delete one beam here. Press delete. Maybe the beam delete. you can see there's another beam underneath. So what we're going to do is update it with a new model, which you have, it won't be doubled up. So go to Manage tab and go to Manage Links and go here. And this one here is referencing that file that I had. Yours may be different. And now we're just going to, and this is what the similar idea that you can do at home as well. If you can't find a file, it will say here that it's unloaded or something like that. You can just go to reload from and go and find the right one. So let's go to architectural-A. This one here. This is the one without the floor and footings. Alright, so now we've got that. It's relative path, which is what you need. And that seems to work best. And go OK. Alright, you don't notice anything different because everything was on top of each other, so we don't know if it's actually worked. The way to do it is to double check, is to just highlight everything for a minute. Check none. And sorry, we need the floors. Actually, it's getting everything we needed anyway, so we didn't have to check none. Just did it by habit. So go OK and just delete. And you can see there's no floor under there, which is what we wanted. It's just purely the architectural. Now, why do you think you didn't get my architectural when I did this? That's a bit unusual. You thought it would have got the actual link as well and delete that as well. Alright, there's a reason for that. And if I click here, I haven't got checked in my selection sort of criteria to select any links. So it doesn't select links by default if I do that. So it's handy from that point of view. Alright, so that's worked. Basically, now we can continue on, and if we go to level 1, have a look as well what we've got. So if we look at level 1, we've got what we had before, really. Nothing different has changed. Format and dimension, the footing layout plan. Alright, so we've got to now make it look, as opposed to say like a technical drawing or a prettier drawing. So what we're going to do is go to modify view, use the line work tool, and we select white lines and we'll just do the outside of it. So that's under modify. Line work tool is this one here. Once we do that, we can then choose from the right hand side here the white lines. It's just a matter then of going here and just picking that. Now here you got to go and do this bit separately and that bit separately. So again here, so you just go through and make sure you don't miss any. Here, there, and this little bit here. That's done. And then we've got to do medium ones for the rebate. So let's go with the medium lines here. So here, here, here. Notice that these ones here now are sort of filleted, was before they weren't. So that if they're not, if yours are not, we can actually when we do the next bit, it actually fixes it for you anyway, which is we already dimensioned the footing. I haven't done the. Sometimes if that doesn't work, what you can do, I mean this one looks alright, what you can do is actually get another lot of lines hidden. I think this one here, let's try that. And you can go there and actually do it, and then it'll actually make them fill it along here. So it doesn't always work. But anyway, mine worked, so I'll just undo that bit there. We don't need to worry about it. Because if you're going to do a couple, you might as well do the whole lot. Alright, so that's that. Don't forget to save your drawing. And after that, we're ready to dimension this thing, so we can just add some dimensions and we're done with this one here. Just a couple of dimensions and we'll just pause for a minute. So the dimensions, DI, or this one here, just put the overall there, just click there, and click there. Make sure you get that. See? Okay, so that's correct. We'll bring it up. Just put it about there. And then we're going to do the other side. There. Put it about the same distance there. And just do the other ones here. There, there. Just go through all of those. With the dimensions, you could also try entire walls and see if that works for the next bit. I don't think it will, but we'll see. It might do. If we go to, you can do like openings, or you can do intersecting walls and see if that works, but I don't think it will for this one. It's not picking anything up, so we won't worry about that for this one. It works well with windows and doors and that sort of thing, but just thought I'll show you that one again. Okay, so let's pick that up, and that. This one. Alright, just drop that out there. Okay. That worked. Yeah, pretty much that's the dimensions there.